Hello guys, so yeah, I was a bit bored of my game, so I decided to be Spider-Man Miles Morales without taking any damage on hard difficulty. Yeah, it's hard difficulty, believe me, it's just Hungarian, so sorry for that. But anyway, let's begin. I beat up some prisoners, then I got damaged, but I was a bit confused because I dodged the shot and stick this man to the wall, then I realized that the game wanted to teach me how to heal myself, so I just continued because the game did the damage, it was not my fault, so yeah. I beat up more prisoners and I beat up this big fat boy. Then this new sus Peter gave Miles a sus present. I beat up some holograms and I beat up some tech guys and more tech guys. Then I met this girl who fixed Miles' doorbell. I beat up some tech guys, then I exploded some bombs cause why not. Then the game forced me to do a side quest, so I beat up some fatties. And I beat up more tech guys than the air, I think. The Miles found out that the girl who fixed his doorbell is also an international GFuel thief. Then Miles exploded the bridge. I beat up more tech guys, then I unlocked Invisibility. Then I watched this girl's reaction video, and I thought guys wanted to watch it too. Then Miles found out that his uncle is gay, I mean a thief, and I beat up some red tech boys. Then Miles drained his GFuel core. Then the GFuel core did me some damage, but I continued because the game did the damage again. Then I beat up some red tech guys again. Then a game did a jump scare which I totally not get scared of. Then a game forced me to do another side quest, so I did. The Miles and the girl who fixed his doorbell had a sus conversation. Then I found a sword which I totally not tried to jam up my ass. Then I beat up some more tech guys. I beat up more tech guys who had a long sword. And drained some GFuel again. I yeeted some tech guy after the roof, and I think Peter didn't go to this vacation. I wanted to steal some GFuel, but the tech guy stopped me. And I think this guy is high in GFuels. I beat up this ultimate GFuel drinker gang. Then the girl who fixed Miles' doorbell steal the GFuel. Then she realized that Miles drank her GFuel and she wanted to kill Miles. I searched some sounds with my uncle. Then Miles got kidnapped. Then I got damaged again, but the game did the damage again, so I continued. I beat up more red tech guys. Then Miles realized that his uncle traded Miles for GFuel. Then I beat up some spy tech guys. Then I got to this fight where I have to beat this big GFuel drinker, and it was hell. The first part was easy because I just have to drive him to the tanks. But the second part was literally hell, because every time I died, my GFuel bar get down to nothing from max. And I had to throw him a lot of engines. But I finally did it, then I got to part 3. It was a bit easier, but it was still hard, but I finally did it with only 53 resets. And she beat me up because I drink her GFuel again. The Miles told his mother that he drank that girl GFuel to fix the doorbell, and he got beaten up by a girl. Then he got kidnapped again, this time by his uncle. He wanted to trade Miles for GFuel. This was a lot easier because I just have to beat him every time I see him. So I beat up him first time, and second time and third time. And I beat him up only with 29 resets. And I beat up some tech guys who didn't know how to swim. Then I broke into a building with the power of the light. Then I defeated this ultimate GFuel drinker again. While I was eating my breakfast, I watched how red and purple tech guys fighting. And I met this red tech guy who played John Wick. I beat up some guys in the rooftop. I exploded some tech guy. And I got to the final boss fight, which is a bit easier than the big GFuel drinker fight. But it was still hard and pain and suffering. I beat her up first time, it was not that hard. And I beat her up second time, it was still easy. And I realized that she has a shield which damaged me 1 health every time I damaged him a lot at once. Which made it more harder, but I finally beat her the third time. And I finally beat her with 45 resets. And I drained to myself this huge GFuel core that made Miles fart that big that he exploded that girl who fixed his doorbell. And I beat Spider-Man Miles Morales without taking any damage. If you like the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more of this content, drop a comment what game and what challenge should I do next. Until then, hello.